This is for further maths. We're going to look at question 10 from exercise 17F. So we're still on surface area volume problems. So 10A is find surface area of this shape. So surface area, remember, is the parts that are exposed to the outside. Okay, so the rectangle that's squished between the rectangular prism and the rectangular prism is not counted because that's inside. Okay, it's not outside. So there's a few ways you can do this. You can use the formula, or you can you can do this step by step. So I'm gonna try both ways, or not both ways. I'm gonna try like a mixed method. So we know that the surface area, if you look at your formula sheet, the surface area of a rectangular prism is given by. So the surface area of a rectangular prism is given by 2 times length times width, length times height, width times height. Okay, so we know the length is 10, we know the width is 5, we know the height is 2. So we go 2 times length times width, 5 times 10, plus length times height, 10 times 2, plus width times height, so 5 times 2. 5 times 2. The only big problem here is we've counted the white part. Okay, so we need to subtract it. The white part of the rectangular prism is 3 times 10. So if you minus 3 times 10, 5 times 10, sorry, 5 times 10 for a moment, which is this part, that should give you the surface area of the blue. Okay. Now we need to find the surface area of the top part, which is the triangular prism. Okay. But first of all, in order to do that, we need to find the third side. Now, we've got 3 and 4. What's the fifth side? Okay. You should have copied down on the Pythagoras slides. I've put down the certain numbers that give you Pythagoras triples. So Pythagoras triple means those numbers. If I ever see those 3 numbers, I know it's going to be a right angle triangle, or I know what the third number is. So if I've got 3, 4. The next number must be 5, because if I use Pythagoras, I know that that's a triple. Now, how do I know which one's the right angle? Well, if I draw a right angle here, because it's opposite the longer side, so it's 3, 4, and 5 like that. Okay, I need to find the area of this triangle. If I reorientate it this way, it makes it much clearer. So if this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. The area of this triangle is just half times base times height. That's the base, that's the height. So the surface area would be whatever I found on the rectangular prism down below. You go the area of the 2 triangles, so this area plus that area. So you have to do this manually. So the area of 2 triangles is 2 triangles times twice 2 times half times base times height, plus the area of this side face. Okay, this front side face would be 4 times 10, plus the area of the back side face, which is 3 times 10. So hopefully I've counted for everything. Let's do this in one massive calculation. Okay, so I'm going to go the surface area of the rectangular prism minus one of the faces, so 5 times 10, plus 2 triangles, 2 times half times base times height, plus one of the roof faces, so 4 times 10, and plus the other roof face, 3 times 10. And we shouldn't get no solution. I've typed in something wrong. Okay, so whenever you get something like no solution, you should look at what you've typed in. Okay, so see how it equals there. Oops. Plus, and I've got to make sure I type in the right. Times 10. Okay, that should be minus 5 times 10. 192. Okay, so my final answer is 192. 192 meters squared because of surface area. Okay, so hopefully that helps. I mean, I know some of these questions can be quite long. Just persevere, okay, and show you're working. Please show you're working, okay. So I can give you marks in the test or sec. Hopefully that helps.